All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm Joy Limnackern here with Gurveer Dinza.
Good morning.
I know I'm missing that hour of sleep. I don't know where it went, but it's not with me.
That alarm clock, may I just say, was like super early this morning. I actually woke up yesterday morning and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh my gosh.
I know.
I slept this late?
I know.
And then I went downstairs and I was like, no, I didn't really sleep that late.
Well,
anyway.
Thankfully, you have a really beautiful story that I think is going to, cheer everyone up on this Monday.
So maybe it's a motivational Monday, right? Because sometimes we get here and the news is bad. And honestly, today we had a lot of bad news.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had some shootings. We had some really bad accidents that people were involved in. And, one of the really neat things that I get to do here is our Atlanta News First Surprise Squad, where we go out and surprise people doing good things in their communities. And this time around, it is, how am I going to put it? It is a young lady taking dough to make some dough to help children who are fighting cancer. So take a look.
The Atlanta News First Surprise Squad is sponsored by United Community, Beaver Toyota of Cumming, and Van Sant Law Accident Attorneys.
Madison Mangum loves to bake.
Probably chocolate chip oatmeal raisin. My favorite is probably the lemon cookie.
Cookies for a cause.
My mom's brother passed away with cancer.
Then her little brother was diagnosed with a rare blood disorder.
A lot. We've had a kitchen full, multiple kitchen fulls of cookies just everywhere.
Madison couldn't make her brother better or bring her uncle back, but boy, could she bake.
We always bake them in my grandma's kitchen.
All of the money going to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta with the hopes of finding a cure for cancer.
The first time we donated was for $250. We had one man challenge us. I donated, $7,000? $7,000 the first year, and then he said if we can donate $10,000 the next year, he'll match it. And we made $10,000 and he matched it.
Since then, she's baked thousands of cookies and donated more than $50,000 to CHOA. Madison is now 19 and in nursing school. Between classes and baking, she still makes time to volunteer with the cheer squad at Unity Grove Elementary School. The Atlanta News First Surprise Squad and United Community showed up to give this young lady something to really cheer about.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was looking for Madison.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you Madison?
Yes, ma'am.
We found out that you do some pretty amazing things to raise money for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, so we are here to say thank you.
I'm surprised.
That's what we're about at United Community. It's about the community. Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But on behalf of United Community, here you go.
That's a check for $1,500 for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of this community.
We figured, as busy as you are, as committed as you are, as dedicated as you are, that you needed a little something just for you, okay? So we've got something for you too. So there you go.
Thank you. $250 for Target, $250 for Tanger, and $200 for the movies.
That, you can take a few friends with you, I
We
think,
definitely
right?
can make some free time for that.
This is our way, and our wonderful partners at United Community of Beaver Toyota of saying thank you for everything that you do.
I guess as a parent, you second guess everything that you do, and seeing her want to do something for somebody else just kind of makes you feel like I've done something right.
2 points.
For the Atlanta News First Surprise Squad, I'm Gurveer Dinza.
Beautiful. This effort, thanks to Gurveer for that. We have much more on atlantanewsfirst.com if you'd like to help. Okay, let's talk about streetcars and, the planned expansion of streetcars by Marta. And, part of the plan here is to expand streetcars to the popular Beltline Trail. So there's a public forum from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock at the Trolley Barn in Inman Park. If you want to learn more about that, let's listen.
It's not safe anymore for people to wander across. We lose resources.
I don't think that we need to gatekeep the Beltline. It's for everybody. And I think that there's plenty of room that's been left for the rail transit.
So the department shared body cam video on social media of Sergeant Todd Heller's interaction with a man experiencing homelessness back in January. At any rate, you can learn much more about the streetcars coming up tonight from 6 to 9 at the Trolley Barn in Inman Park. Okay, let's talk about this nonprofit. Sorry, let me just change the graphic here. A nonprofit is traveling to cities all around the country to offer families the chance to read books pulled from their school's library. The Rainbow Book Bus stopped at Dad's Garage yesterday. This bus is stopping in communities all across the country, most impacted by queer book censorship. Banned books were given away to families if they wanted them. It's a controversial topic, but organizers say it can really impact a child's life. This is the 4th stop on the bus tour. Organizers say they're planning to visit Florida, Louisiana, and Texas in the days to come. Yesterday was also proclaimed RuPaul Day by the Atlanta City Council.
We have books in there that are literally just about like loving yourself, growing up feeling accepted, embraced for who you are. And those are not the types of books that we should be keeping away from children. We should be sharing them with children, those messages of positivity.
Yeah, and again, this nonprofit is traveling to cities all around the country to offer families a chance to read such books pulled from their school's libraries with a Rainbow Book Bus. Okay, let's talk about this job fair. The search is on for more teachers. Administrators with the Atlanta Public School District spent the weekend speaking with potential new teachers and operations staff. The district has a number of unfilled positions in its schools. Atlanta News First reporter Asia Wilson has more on what makes the right stuff for APS.
Early Saturday morning, hundreds of eager candidates packed out D.M. Thurl High School in southwest Atlanta in hopes of filling a number of positions within Atlanta Public Schools.
So we have a number of positions specifically in the area of special education, high school math, science, world language.
Tiffany Adams works in human resources for the district.
For not only teacher roles, but operations positions such as school resource officers, transportation, bus drivers, fleet mechanics, you name it.
District leaders say they need 40 bus drivers and 30 officers. This after there have been school shootings across metro Atlanta, including one where 4 students were shot and injured at Benjamin E. Mays High School in February.
Let's face it, we have an epidemic where our children are really in crisis, and so school police officers are very important because in our school district, in all districts, safety is a #1 priority.
Dr. Robin Christian is the principal at the Barack and Michelle Obama Academy. While she is looking to fill about 3 positions on the academic side, she's happy the district is also looking for more counselors and school psychologists.
Because a school in this day and age cannot exist without a counselor. And it doesn't matter about your zip code, socioeconomic status. Students are dealing with a lot. Families are dealing with a lot. And so our teachers need to be able to have that person on campus.
Leaders say while they will not have the exact number of teacher vacancies until April, they believe the district is on the right track to having mostly all of them filled by next school year.
For Atlanta Public Schools, really prides ourselves in hiring early, hosting events such as this early in the year, and we historically have been able to hire and fill our positions at a 99% fill rate by day 1.
In Atlanta, Asia Wilson, Atlanta News First.
And thank you so much to Asia for that report. All right, let's talk for a moment about the Atlanta Hawks working with the YMCA this season to bring some new programs to Metro Atlanta kids. Atlanta News First has also been highlighting some of the great things that the Y does in our communities. Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner went to Marietta for a YMCA food giveaway that helps almost 1,000 families each week.
Food. Everyone needs it. Even people you think might not.
Our country, the richest place on earth, we shouldn't have people that are hungry.
And a core group of YMCA volunteers, like Fran Cameron,
that one's for,
serve over 700 families per week.
I grew up in a family that would have been in that line. You see on the other side of the bus, you see where they're coming? In the trunk?
The Cobb food distribution started before the pandemic, but on this day, the Y is at Brumby Elementary in Marietta. One of the numerous county locations, the Y gives away food each week.
We thought we'd be out of business by now.
Gail Battersby has been with the YMCA for over 40 years.
It may help them pay their utility bill. It may help them stay in an apartment an extra week.
More than 100 cars line up for the food giveaway. That includes fruit, bread, and veggies. But the help does not end there.
I literally watched everything that I own go burn up into nothing.
Larice Ward and her 3 children lost their home in a Marietta apartment fire in late February.
Just ourselves and the clothes on our backs. We were not able to take anything with us.
Battersby and Coleman heard this sound and sprang into action.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
So we'll be organizing ways that we can help her.
It brings me so much hope. Like, I can actually feed my children.
And as the cars move on and the hunger temporarily abates, there's no time to waste because people need to eat tomorrow.
You're doing what you're supposed to in this world. You're being kind and helping others.
In Marietta, Joshua Skinner.
All right, see you next week.
Atlanta News First.
It's a wonderful effort, and you can learn more, and including how to help, on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. All right, thanks so much for joining us here on Atlanta News First Plus. If you haven't done so yet, we'd encourage you to download our free Atlanta News First mobile news app. You can get news updates and weather alerts sent right to your phone. Have a great day.